Welcome to the Sporting Base where radio has never been better. Welcome. In case it's your first time, my name is Marcus, and right next to me is Calvin. Calvin, how are you doing?
I'm awesome, man.
Great, man. So, remember last week we made a bet that Leon was going to win. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So,
for those of you who don't know what we're speaking about, I suggest you go listen to last week's show. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because we were speaking about what might happen, And we were both wrong, I believe.
We were both wrong, yes.
Me and Marcus about Leon, because we were like...
Leon taking it. And, we were both wrong. We said it out loud, and Bayern Munich took it. Unfortunately.
Wait, in the final, who were you expecting to take it?
Honestly, I went for Bayern. I'm just being honest.
Don't cheat. I didn't choose any team. I was just like, But in the match, I sort of like was going to PSG's side,
Yeah.
Just for them to, because it was 1-0,
Oh, okay.
When it was 1-0, I was like, at least put in,
Okay, but look, it was a tough match, and it was an amazing match. So, what we're going to talk about, there's an upcoming fight in the UFC that's very, very exciting. The fight that's coming up is Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
Now, we've been doing research about these guys, man.
Yeah.
A lot of research about these guys. And let me just tell you the results of the previous fight. Shazino Rosenstrike won the fight. And speaking about Shazino Rosenstrike is I'm not sure which country he's from. And now Francis Ngannou, he's the first guy to ever beat Shazino Rosenstrike. Shazino Rosenstrike was undefeated. Yeah. He was undefeated in the UFC. Now, tell me, Mr. Calvin, what do you think about Paulo Costa, though? What do you think about him? Or, let's say...
Look, he's good. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's too early. Because he's only had how many fights did you say? We speak a lot about McGregor, and...
Yeah.
What I found mostly what we're speaking about is him retiring, him coming back,
coming back, yes.
Are we tired? He must just choose,
I think he saw Khabib is breaking the record and was like, nah, I gotta break this guy before I retire. I gotta break something before I retire. Because did you know that if he beats Khabib, there's a very good chance they might face Usman. Kamaru Usman. And Kamaru Usman has only lost once. Once. Now, McGregor...
By anonymous decision, eh?
Yeah, yes. Anonymous decision, he lost. And ever since then, he won every fight, and he won the title from Tyron Woodley, and he fought some guys that were cocky, and there's a lot that happened, But anyway, guys, we are going to discuss more about the UFC, about the Paulo Costa and Israel Adesanya, and the whole thing of McGregor and coming to fight Khabib for the second time.
Look, I'd love to see that. That I'm excited over. But I would like Mr. McGregor to make up his mind what he wants in life,
Yeah,
you can't keep switching like this. But I'm excited the fact that that's who he chose to fight for coming back, because he's good. I'm giving him a guarantee that he might beat.
He might, because he knows the tactics of Khabib. But we're going to discuss this after this. Radio has never been better.
Hot presenters.
Hi, this is Gavin Inston.
The best topics.
How do you turn your house from being just a normal home to a 5-star hotel?
The hottest music.
You love me tender. The most entertaining presenters.
You are on the movie show.
And in your left corner you have Ryan.
And in your right corner you have Bash.
Everything you could ever want in radio.
Radio has never been better.
Welcome back to the Sporting Base where radio has never been better. Now, McGregor now. We've been chatting about him for too long now.
We're tired, and let's do this. So, if he retires this time, we deciding us as the sports guys.
We're not going to speak about McGregor anymore. We're just making that official. Now, look, McGregor, I think is confused. Don't you think? I think he's confused. Like he said he was going on retirement. I was like, okay, it's confirmed. Now he's coming back again. I mean,
no, he
happened?
did it before. I think there's a time where he came back.
Yeah.
And then we started speaking about him. He fought with the cowboy, I think.
Yes.
And then he left again.
Yeah. So
then now again he's like, please,
he's
guys.
retiring. But look, he's coming back again. I don't know why. So I think he wants the title. I'm not sure. And there's this guy, Shozinho Rosenstrike. Shozinho Rosenstrike, he's a machine. Trust me. Shozinho Rosenstrike is a machine. I must say, I'm not sure which country is he from, but he's a very, very, very good fighter. And there's another one. There's another one named Francis Ngannou. I'm not sure if you know Francis Ngannou.
Yep.
Now Francis Ngannou,
he's a tank.
He's a tank. I'm telling you right now. And did you know they beat him in such a point that he was so traumatized he had to go to a psychologist. He was out for some months. And all. Now, okay, back to the recent fight. Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. Now, you're watching the Paulo Costa versus the Romero fight.
Yeah.
So what did you think about that fight?
Well, I don't know. For anyone who'd go and watch it, guys, we know Romero, he's very good,
Yeah.
He's never been tapped out so far, which is good. He against... I would give it a draw, the way he fought against Paulo Costa.
Paulo Costa, yes. Now, Paulo Costa has never lost, but he has 13 fights. Now, Adesanya, on the other hand, he has 19 fights and no loss. So, is there a very good chance that one of them might end the streak of each other? Now, Adesanya has been ending streaks. He's been ending streaks for days.
He's been ending people's careers.
He's ending people's careers. Now, could Paulo Costa actually change that? Because look, I'm putting faith in Paulo Costa right now. I'm not.
I don't. No,
I'm putting faith in Paulo Costa right now because just because he has 13 fights doesn't mean he doesn't have experience.
Yeah, no. All I said is too early to celebrate him on my side.
So you think it's too early?
I think we need to give him some more time and see.
So you want to give him time and say, okay, bro, it's too early for you. When you reach by the 20 mark, then we can start talking about you. So I'm talking about this guy now. He's on 13. 13 is not just a number. If you're on 9, that's a small number. If you're on 5, that's a small number. 13, he's only 6 months behind from Adesanya. Now, Adesanya, I'm not disputing that, look, Adesanya is the best middleweight in the world, but anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
You get what I'm saying?
But so far, I can say he's getting there where we can start looking at Adesanya. Because first thing he did, we know, in the UFC, he came out, all he was chasing was the big names,
Yes,
he wasn't chasing, like, he was chasing guys who've made it, guys with belts. And he started putting his finger in the salad, basically.
So he did say, I want to take out the big names in the game.
Yeah.
All of the big names. The number one name that he took out was Robert Whittaker, Romero. Now, apparently, he wants John Jones. I'm like, John Jones is more heavier than Adesanya. There was a time they wanted to, Israel Adesanya and Kamaru Usman wanted to fight each other. It's like, look, we are the champions here in the game. We are from Nigeria. Let's keep it that way. Maybe when we retire and then we'll fight each other just to end things with a bang, just to see who is the best fighter in the UFC. But they wanted to fight each other, saying, you know what? Nah. We're Africans. We can't fight each other. We're Africans. And
at some point they're gonna have to,
At some point, but the question is if that fight had to happen, I'm not sure who's gonna win. I'm just gonna give you the answer right now. I'm not sure who is going to win.
Same here, man.
Because Kamaru and Adesanya are very good. They have the skills, they have the body, they have the talent, they have everything that you can name off. Now, McGregor. Many people are afraid of that left hand. You know that left hand of McGregor.
Yeah.
Everyone's afraid of it. If he just gives you with that left, you're messed up. I'm telling you right now, you're messed up. But look, Khabib has beaten McGregor. I'm not sure who else has beaten McGregor, but he's gonna come back. I think McGregor has been training. He has been training.
He has.
I've seen on his Instagram that he has been training. And yeah, so for this one, Calvin, I'm sorry. I'm going to dispute Adesanya for this one. I'm going to call it Paulo Costa. I know he has 13 fights, but I'm giving this one to Paulo Costa in September. Paulo Costa is going to be against Adesanya. I'm giving it to Paulo Costa, straight up.
I'm giving it to Adesanya. Well, Paulo Costa, one thing about him, like, guys, personal opinion, and it's a fact. I'm telling you now.
Okay.
Go check it out.
Okay.
Especially in the end, Romero was finishing Costa. Costa was tired. Go look out the fight. I'm not speaking theory. I'm speaking something I saw.
Yeah.
Towards the end, he was so tired that Romero was playing with the guy, you know.
Are you
And he
serious?
was saved by the bell, honestly. They were both tired, don't get me wrong. They were both. But Romero was... I think Paul Costa, he started because he was more in an attacking.
Oh.
And then he was tired, and then Romero started
Is that
attacking.
okay? Now I'm going to mess you up now. I'm going to give it to Paulo Costa. I think that was just one hard fight with Romero. Now, Romero lost against both of them by unanimous decision, not by knockout.
Yeah.
Now, I would say, look, both of those fights, I mean, I expect a lot from both of them, from Adesanya and Paulo Costa. And Paulo Costa has been wanting to fight Adesanya ever since he won the middleweight title.
Well, Adesanya has been wanting to fight him.
And Adesanya has been wanting to fight Costa.
Here's the thing that's scary, though, about those two. Well, Adesanya takes punches through, but while Costa was taking, like, some big hits from Romero, man. Like, some heavy knees.
Are you serious?
First. So, yeah, which I didn't see from Adesanya and Romero.
Okay.
Fight, because Adesanya was more clever.
Yes.
Obviously, Romero is bigger than Adesanya body-wise, so he needs to fight clever. As the difference between Paul Costa and Romero, they were the same size, you know, Romero and Costa, and I'm telling you, it was crazy. That's why they were going at each other, because they both have the advantages of taking it down. But now with Adesanya, it's going to be a different fight.
Look, I'm not saying it's gonna be a walk in the park. That's not what I'm saying. It's going to be a difficult fight. That's what I gotta tell you. It's not. I think it's not gonna be like the Romero and Adesanya fight. I think it's gonna be better. They're going to give each other a beating. They're going to give each other a beating. I'm telling you right now, they're going to give each other a beating. Hey, and let's go back to Rosenstrike. Now, Rosenstrike is from a country called Paramaribo. And apparently he did Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think he's 32 years old, and he only lost once against Francis Ngannou. Now, Francis Ngannou has like the greatest knockouts, and that guy is the only guy that has never got a title shot ever since he got to the UFC. Never.
Well, I also can't wait for him to get a title shot, you know,
because he deserves it. I must say he deserves a title shot, and yeah. So I'm giving this one to Costa. I'm just saying that again. I'm giving this. Look, I know I support Adesanya. I support Adesanya a lot, but Costa, I've seen him perform, but I'm giving this one to Costa, man. Costa's
sure?
good. I'm 100% sure. I'm putting my bet on it. Costa's good.
I think me and you, we should bet something serious, you know.
Wow!
Something that we can come and prove to our listeners that this is real, you know. Because I'm going with Adesanya. Adesanya is going to...
He's going to end the
definitely
streak
drop
of
Costa,
Paulo
yeah.
Costa.
Because he's beaten people Costa's size, especially those who like underestimating it. Which is what I've seen Costa does. So they underestimate his body to say, you skinny, I'm gonna
It's
break
just, oh,
your,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm skinny. Okay, let me show you.
That's what most of them said to Adesanya, and I think that mostly, like he said in his speeches, that works him up because now he has more of a reason to show you that he's skinny, but he can. One
can
thing
knock you out, yeah.
hits, he aims mostly for their faces. You know, when he hits, he makes sure that he hits in the face, or when he kicks, he makes sure that the kick affects him. You know.
Yeah, that's true. And you know the thing with Adesanya, he moves a lot.
Yeah.
And his training is so intense.
Which I think is gonna be a problem for Costa.
for Paulo Costa.
Yeah.
So you're saying Paulo Costa just likes to stay in one
moves.
position?
Don't get me wrong. He attacks, but with a guy like Adesanya, you don't wanna attack him because you know what Adesanya does to guys that run after him, especially when he goes back and you as a fighter are going to him.
Yeah.
He can be very dangerous like that.
Yeah, no, I feel you 100%. And now, currently the light heavyweight champion is John Jones. Now, John Jones he's one of the best light heavyweights in the UFC right now. So John Jones, ever since he has the light heavyweight champion, he has never lost a title ever. Now let's move to the ladies now. So Shevchenko. Look, I really thought she was the only one who beat Ronda Rousey, but apparently that was not it. Now, what's this? Amanda Nunes, the one who has 2 titles in the UFC division. Man, that woman. Sure. I must say she's everything. She's a submissioner, she's a puncher, she's a kicker.
Yeah.
I mean, she is that good, I must say. And there's this Chinese girl from the UFC. I'm not sure what's her name, but she's very, very good as well. And there's Cyborg. Amanda Nunes beat Cyborg. She beat Ronda Rousey. She beat Valentina Shevchenko. But I really expected Shevchenko to win the title. She was a champion once upon a time. I don't know if you know that. But Amanda Nunes took it from her. And until today, she's still the champion. She has one of the biggest streaks with the champion. With 2 titles, in fact. 2 titles, guys.
Yep.
2 titles. And look, there's a last thing we want to discuss. Obviously, it's out of UFC. That there's a chance that Messi might move to Man City. So okay, tell me your opinion about that. What do you think about Messi moving to Man City? Do you think he's supposed to be there? Or do you think he's supposed to be in another team, like a German team or something like that?
You know, it's up to Messi, but I think he does want to move. You know?
Yes.
And I think we need to support him, guys. He's been in Barcelona from the age of 13, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
He's now in mid-30s or late 30s.
Yeah, he's going to his mid-30s now, yes.
So I think we should just support him with whatever decision he takes, you know.
Well, I agree with you. I really think we should support the guy.
Because it's only his second team, guys. Come on.
He's only the second team.
What about Ronaldo, Pogba, all of those guys? They've been to like 4 teams.
5 teams, yes. So look, I'll fully support Messi when he moves to Man City, and because Pep Guardiola wants him.
Why are you guys saying Man City? I hear everyone saying Man City. Okay, let's hope.
Many people are saying that Pep Guardiola wants Messi badly. He wants Messi badly, and apparently they're selling Ronaldo from an unbelievable price. But there's a rumor that he might go to Barcelona or back to Real Madrid. But if it's in Barcelona, flip it.
I don't think that's possible, you know.
What?
Especially the Barcelona one. He's been rivals with Barcelona for a very long time. So I don't see him going to Barcelona at all. Madrid, I don't think so as well.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna go to the teams like PSG? Those teams. I really think you'll have a lot of competition in PSG.
Also not PSG, definitely.
No, you'll have a lot of competition though, I must say. Yes, like the Mbappes, the Neymars. I would say he'll have a bit of...
I would suggest he just goes back to Man United, you know, if he does change a team.
Man United, really?
Because now it's like, where do you go? You know, he can't definitely... I don't see him definitely at Barcelona.
But what if Messi and Ronaldo find themselves in the same team? That would be epic. That would be very, very epic. I don't think it will be a competition though. Don't you think?
Well, yeah. Actually, I haven't thought of that. Like, yeah.
It will be a competition.
Yeah.
Like if they were in the same team, it will be a competition. That's what I gotta say. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the show. If you want to listen to some more shows, you can go to www.activefm.co.za, or you can catch us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and on YouTube on ActiveFM 777, which is Calvin.
The number of heaven.
Of course. Now, it's been good hanging out with you. It's been real hanging out with you. But for myself and Calvin, we gotta say peace out and God bless. This is the Sporting Base, where radio has never been better.
Active FM. Radio has never been better.